Welcome to the 21st century. The world isn't round anymore. Because it never was. Because it's flat. Allow me to enlighten you on this topic. Here you can see what our world really looks like, with the North Pole being in the direct center, and Antarctica being a 200-foot ice wall surrounding it. It's not some landmass at the bottom of an imaginary globe. There is so much evil and deception in this world that hides this truth from people. I'm trying to make this more clear to you so that you can finally be enlightened to the real truth that the Earth is flat. You may be wondering why I believe that the Earth is flat. What did I discover that disproved the ideas and statements of so many scientists and NASA agents so quickly? Here's my story. Wait a minute. Flat. So yeah, that's basically what started me into the direction of the belief of flat Earth theology. However, besides that, there is a bunch of evidence that supports this flat Earth theory. I will proceed to show you a good chunk of that evidence. Stay tuned and learn. I think it's funny and even a little cute how some people think the Earth has curvature. However, I can disprove these beliefs in a heartbeat. If the Earth had curvature, we would not be able to see things at a distance. They would be lower than your eyes. To prove this, I once asked my friend to take this flag 3 miles away. And then, using high-tech binoculars, I looked. And guess what? I could still see the flag. If the Earth was rounded, then I wouldn't be able to see the flag. According to spherical trigonometry, the Earth is supposedly 8 square inches per mile. So, over the course of 3 miles, that's 3 squared equals 9 times 8 equals 72. 72 divided by 12 equals 6 feet, and then 6 feet minus 2 feet, which is the height of the flag, equals 4 feet. Therefore, the flag should have been 4 feet lower than it was when I originally saw it. Duh. I thought I was going to be able to erase that. I guess I'll just have to get new cardboard now. Does that make sense? Another reason why the flat Earth theology can be proved is flight patterns. On October 13th, 2015, a flight from Taiwan to LA, a woman's water broke. She started giving birth. So, they made an emergency landing. Where? In Alaska. And what's the problem with that, you may ask? Well, on this flat map of a supposedly round Earth, we can see that the original destination of LA was in fact closer than Alaska, and therefore the emergency landing to Alaska was unnecessary and just odd. However, if we look at this map of the flat Earth, we can see that Alaska was on a direct route from Taiwan to LA, and therefore it makes complete logical sense that the emergency stop was placed there. They say that the globe is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, but that doesn't make any sense at all, because if it was spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, we'd all fly off. Then they say that, well, gravity is what keeps you on the ground. Well, gravity isn't even real, okay? So how can it keep us on the ground if it's not real? Answer me that. Gravity is just an anecdotal dream of Isaac Newton. And you can't prove that it's real. Therefore, it's not real. Logic. The real reason we don't fly off the spinning globe is because it's not spinning. And it's not a globe. Don't get me started on Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's just an astronomer and astrophysicist who thinks he can jump on Twitter and use evidence and facts to prove that the Earth is round. I literally feel sorry for him for how illogical he is. First of all, Neil, I don't even play music. Second of all, you misspelled the word dude. And the fact that you can't even spell simple words correctly completely discredits anything and everything you've ever said in your career and lifetime. I am so hungry. Third of all, you should never trust someone who capitalizes the third letter in their second to last name while uncapitalizing the first letter in their second to last name. He's a Freemason. And let me set you straight on something. The sun and the moon are the same size. The sun isn't 93 million miles away and 400 times bigger than the moon. They are the same size because they look the same size. And they look the same size because they are the same size. Wrap your head around that one. And anyway, the moon is just a self-illuminating, translucent disk, not even made out of real matter. And I'm offended if you believe that the moon landing actually happened. It's the ultimate trickery. Ferdinand Magellan supposedly sailed around the entire world, circumnavigating, if you will. But in reality, he just sailed in a giant circle. From 1519 to 1521, the stupid idiot just kept sailing in a big, giant, left-handed circle. He couldn't even sail in a straight line. Not a very good sailor if you ask me. The only real argument that round-earthers have to disprove the flat earth theory is their stupid statement that they keep repeating. The earth is not flat. But in reality, this statement is easily disproven. Simply, all you need to do is cross out the knot. So their theory that the flat earth theory is an incorrect theory is in reality easily disprovable. I mean, think about it. The sentence, the earth is not flat, not is a negative. The subconscious mind doesn't pick up negatives. So really, what round earthers are trying to tell us is that the earth is flat. Checkmate, round earthers. Photos of the Earth given by NASA are completely fabricated and fake. Why? Because they're full of irregularities. NASA keeps wanting to change the way you think Earth looks like. So they keep changing the photos. Therefore, they're wrong. The Earth is flat. Take a look at these two alleged photos of Earth from space. They're completely different. I mean, does NASA just think that I'm so dumb that I wouldn't notice these irregularities? I mean, come on, man. What's the problem? What's the problem? These photos are just fraud put out there by NASA. What's most wrong in this world is NASA, Galileo, Copernicus, and all their heliocentric propaganda. Copernicus was a Freemason, and so is everyone that works at NASA. Freemasons just want to keep you in the dark about what the world really looks like. Why do they want to keep you in the dark and hide the truth from you? I don't know. And that's why it's so scary. Stay strong, brother.